Ugh. I did a video just now. I deleted it because, I want to elaborate on it later on. I just didn't feel like it was all that great what I did, so I decided to talk about Cenk Uygur and Joe Rogan for a moment. And what do I got to say about that? Well, I will say, I will say this. It's a lot of drama. That's what's going on. A lot of drama. I mean, a drama about nothing. Cenk Uygur wants to remain relevant, and so he's making a big hoopla about Joe Rogan. And Joe Rogan, I I appreciate his program. I have some issues with Joe Rogan. 20 years ago, I saw him on Politically Incorrect, and he was making fun of Socialist Party platform with the 2000 Socialist Party presidential candidate David McReynolds. I know David McReynolds, and we talked about Joe Rogan back then, and he said, "Well, Joe Rogan is a pretty decent fellow. It's just a role he was playing on Politically Incorrect." And I was like, "Okay, I guess I can accept that." I like the variety of guests that he has on the show. I'm not necessarily liking every guest, but I like that there's a variety. And there are some good things I can say about Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan also have some bad takes on issues and that I'm bothered with. I'm not particularly keen on his position on his opposition, shall I say, to trans women in sports. But I hope that he will grow out of this position, and evolve on that issue. But the thing about it is, Cenk Uygur wants to go and try to start a fight with Joe Rogan. Come on now. I mean, Joe Rogan, you fight Joe Rogan, literally you'll lose. And I'm politically probably more on Cenk Uygur's side on overall on politics than I would be with Joe Rogan. But having that all said, really, you want to be relevant, trying to go start a fight with Joe Rogan? Why don't you start a fight by urging members of Congress who are receptive to the idea of forcing the vote on the various issues, Shank? That would impress me more than trying to go and be the center of attention and kind of acting like a woke liberal version of Donald Trump. This is the kind of mess Donald Trump will pull. You want to be down to his level, and it looks like that's what you want to be. So I can't take this seriously with this Cenk Uygur Joe Rogan drama fest that's going on. I really can't. I was just like, now several years ago at the Republican convention in Cleveland, Ohio, when Alex Jones crashed the set. That was pretty entertaining shit. Because I would have actually loved to see Alex Jones and the Cenk Uygur fight, and definitely on Cenk Uygur's side on that one, because Alex Jones did crash that set, and he was, he was. Yeah, he was trolling, but that's just not cool. Sit there crashing the set of somebody's television program, you know. But as I said, to try to start a fight just to remain relevant. My goodness, Shank, how low have you sunk? Really, how low have you sunk? I can't believe that I will look forward to going online to watch the Young Turks Young Turks are a joke. A very bad joke these days. CNN Light, MSNBC Light. We're all past the Young Turks.